This is a true life story of a serial killer, Mr. Sam, who specialized in luring young girls into his mansion in Victoria Island, Lagos. Especially young girls that are into prostitution were his major targets. He would go to the club at night in Island, pick any girl of his choice, have fun with the girl. Being a big boy that he is, driving expensive flashy cars, wearing designers, he's obviously a rich guy, so girls were always around him. So he would take any girl of his choice home, but none of those girls has ever returned alive.
He will continue the same process in a different club for about 4 years, and this has been going on since 2018. No one ever suspected him. On getting home, he will drug the girl, strangle her, and dismember her into different parts, then sold the part to his client. But one day, Nemesis catch up with him. He went to the club as usual, brought a girl home. She drugs her, strangled, and slaughter her into pieces. Then the other part that is not needed, he took it to a canal to trash, but not knowing that there's someone in that canal watching him. An OPC guy that was in the canal defecating was still observing him walking down to the canal to trash the remaining part that is not needed. So the guy was curious. So he had to stop defecating and point his torchlight straight to his face. He wanted to run. So the OPC guy told him, if you run, I'll shoot you. So he stopped and asked him, who are you and what are you doing here by this time of the night? This after 3. What are you doing here? He said that he came to trash his dustbin. He said, dustbin, you came to trash dustbin by this time? Why are you not using lawnmower to trash your bin? Why do you have to bring your dustbin here by this time of the night? He said that he just came back from work and he started sweeping his house because he's going to work early in the morning. So he asked, what's in that bag? He said it's just dirty stuff. His clothes, shoes that is not needed. So the guy was curious and told him to open the bag. He refused. The APC guy told him, if you don't cooperate and open this bag, I'm going to shoot you and I'll blow my whistle for my colleagues to come. He started pleading. So the APC guy told him, open that bag or else I'm going to shoot you. Reluctantly, he opened the bag. Lo and behold, there were human parts in that nylon bag. The OPC guy had to ask, what are you doing with human parts? He threatened to shoot him. He started pleading for mercy. He told the OPC guy that if he can keep this secret between both of them, that he's going to pay the guy 2 million naira every month. The OPC guy was like, are you for real? He said yes, that he's going to pay him that money every month. This was an opportunity for this OPC guy to become a millionaire for the first time in his life. But on a second thought, this is a monster that just murdered someone, slaughtered the person into pieces. He is not supposed to free him, but he had to think carefully and came to a conclusion that if you are going to give me 2 million naira every month, then you have to start now. Since you have to start paying me for this month for the one that you have done already, give me that 2 million now. He said, okay, no problem. So he told the OPC guy to give him his account number, of which he did. The OPC guy gave him his account number. He transferred 2 million naira to him instantly. On confirmation, the OPC guy was happy, but he told him that he would be watching him and make sure that anytime he defaults payment, that is going to kill him by himself. He said no problem. So they started an alliance. The alliance between both of them have been going on for like 8 months. He continued his killing and the OPC guy continued receiving his monthly 2 million naira. So the OPC guy had to cover up for him sometimes to make sure that the coast is clear before he brings his stuff to the canal. Business has been going on smoothly for them until this guy defaulted payment. The 9th month that is supposed to pay the OPC guy, he didn't pay. The OPC guy was like, bros, you are supposed to pay me this month. What happened? I haven't received my money. He said that business is slow this month, that the OPC guy shouldn't worry, that he's going to pay him next month. The OPC guy said, okay, no problem. He agreed. On the next month, on the 10th month that is supposed to pay, he paid the OPC guy 2 million. And the OPC guy was expecting 4 million because it's 2 months already. So The OPC guy confronted him and said that you are paying me 2 million. Remember, you haven't paid me for last month and you are paying me for this month. He said that last month that he didn't receive order. The OPC guy said, what's my business with your order? Whether you receive order or not, you are supposed to pay me 2 million naira every month, as you said. The guy said, no, it doesn't work that way. I only pay you when I receive enough order. And last month, I didn't receive enough order. Like I said, business was slow. That's why I couldn't pay. The OPC guy said, no, you are supposed to pay me. I don't care whether you receive order or not. So there's been a bit of a little misunderstanding between both of them. But the guy did not satisfy with it. After a while, he took this matter. He reported the guy to the police. And the police arrested that guy. And that guy did not waste time to implicate the OPC During the interrogation, he confessed to the police that the OPC guy is part of the deal. He has been the one covering for him. They've been doing it together. And told the police everything that transpired between him and the OPC. He even showed them proof of payments he has made to the OPC guy. To cut the long story short, the case had been in court for over a year until the court decided to make final judgment on both of them. The serial killer was sentenced to death by hanging, and the OPC guy was sentenced to 10 years imprisonment. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you think he did the right thing for reporting the guy, or he should have just kept quiet and continue receiving his 2 million naira?
Now my question is, what was this OPC guy thinking when he reported a crime that he is fully involved? I guess he didn't know that he's also an accomplice or an associate to the crime. He should have reported that guy from the very first day he caught him at the canal with human parts. But no, he didn't. He rather went into a deal with the devil and got himself into trouble. Now there is no way for him to exonerate himself because it's too late for him. Due to his foolishness and greediness, that has generously offered him 10 years in prison for going into a deal with the devil and ruin his life in the process.